Good morning and welcome back to my channel once more. This morning I am going to be doing some filling out on the screw holes. They cause this thing to look a little bit tacky. So I'm going to fill these out and then when it's dry, sand it off and put another coat of paint over it. And that should be it for where painting is concerned. I already filled out this side, so I have this this side and that end. So I have this end and that side to do this morning. So I'm going to begin now. As you can see, I am using this product called Plastic Wood All-Purpose Wood Filler, and um, it's for interior and exterior use. Right? It goes on pink and dries natural, or a color close to the to the paint that's on the box already. So this is what I'll be doing. I'll take a small portion at a time, put the cap back on so it doesn't get long exposure to the wind, which will cause it to dry in the container. So I use this 1/2-inch knife to apply, and this stuff is, they say, it's guaranteed not to shrink or crack. So I hope it will live up to the promise they make. So this is how I'm doing it. I'm not going, these joints I'm not doing anything to the joints, but these holes, when I look at the previous pictures that I took after painting it, the holes are so much more pronounced. They look disgusting. So I decided to do a little prep work, a little more prep work. So here we are, folks. This is how I'm doing it. And as I've said before in previous videos, for those who are just joining, seeing are just seeing this project for the first time, these boards were not store-bought, so they are not perfectly cut. They were not designed for a project of this nature. These boards are from pallets that they just use some little cheap wood, and then at the end of the day some might get reused, others, some people just chuck them. So I decided to use a few of these and make a raised garden box, an elevated garden box. It's elevated way off the ground. This is not a raised bed. Raised bed is much lower, closer to the ground. And while I was earlier in the summer season, when the squirrels were giving me no end of grief, I tried everything to get rid of them, or at least to get away from them. But they kept following me. They kept following me around and eating my strawberries, eating my watermelons, eating the tomato on the vine, eating down my vegetable like kale. They ate the kale, they ate collard greens, the callaloo. The callaloo is the same plant known as amaranth, but we in Jamaica we call it callaloo. I don't know how many other countries call it that name, or whatever what name you call it in your country. But it's a vegetable that is highly nutritious, and we grew up eating it. So wherever I happen to live, I always try to have a few roots of callaloo going, and that in my in that community I might be able to introduce it to other people who might not be familiar with it, and if they are familiar with it, and I'll be able to give them a few stems, or what we call a bundle. Put a few stems, tie it up, and make a gift to somebody. So here, this end is complete, and I'm going to take the camera and show you what it looks like dried on the other side of this. Just give me a few seconds and I'll be there. I wanted to show you it in both stages. That is why I did not do a video when I first began to do the filling, because I know it will take a little time to it will take a little time to dry, so I allowed it to dry first, and now I'm doing the second phase of the filling. So now I can show you what the dry product look like and what the fresh one does. And as you can see, this is the fresh product. It goes on pink, as you can see, and dries natural, they say. So take a closer look. Oh yeah, you can see the color is there. There it is. So I'm gonna just use up this on this side, and then I'll get around here and show you what the dry stuff look like. I remember the first time I saw this product called plastic wood. I was working at a woodwork shop in Jamaica, because that's what I did in the past. I was a furniture finisher. That for more than 20 years I sprayed furniture in Jamaica. So I was working at a shop, well, for a gentleman and his wife. The gentleman he did radiator work down by Boys Club, right beside Boys Club. His name was, we used to call him Sammy Dread. His name was Mr. Samuels. He and his wife operated the shop. So the day I went to the hardware store to purchase something, and I looked on the shelf and saw this product marked plastic wood. So I said, what is that thing? And they explained to me what it was. It was a filler. And so I came back to the shop all excited, believing, well, I'm going to get some of this material, some of this thing to use now. So I told them about it, and so Samuel's wife came and she laughed me to scorn, and she mocked me, and she called some of the other guys to come and listen to what I was saying, and she said I was an idiot. Yeah, what kind of thing, something can name plastic wood? And she did. She carried on. I was so embarrassed, but I didn't let that faze me. I knew what I saw, and now you're seeing several years later what I saw then. Okay, I hope you're able to see what this thing looked like right there. It has a lot of sunlight on it, but um, hopefully you can see it's not pink. It's not pink. It dries. Okay, let me see. You can see on the sides filler. Here, they are all along here, all along. On this short end, you might have a better view of what the product looks like. Trying to get my camera set up steady. Let me lower it just a wee bit. Yes, so it's more in focus, I should think. And you can see all along here, these are dry, ready to be sanded, but I'll wait until the other half of the box is dry, and then I'll take my sander, give it a quick scruffing down, and then I'll just put another coat of paint on it, and that should then take care of it. I hope I did not. Let me see. So folks, if you have watched the video this far, I invite you to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends. Tell them, invite others to come over, view the channel, see what's happening over here. My channel On my channel I've covered various different topics, so they can come over, view, comment, and I'll appreciate your suggestions also. So take care of yourself, take care of your health. Your health is your first wealth. Take care of it and it will take care of you, and take care of yourself and your loved ones, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.